Hello and welcome to my Euro 2024 round of 16 predictions. Let's not waste any time, let's go straight into the first game, which in this case is Switzerland versus Italy. Italy did exceed expectations. Well, they certainly did exceed my expectations. I think I predicted them to be third or fourth in their group. Second place, pretty good actually. Obviously last was Albania, who, let's be honest, they don't really have a chance. But Italy have been relatively good in the group stage. The same can be said about Switzerland. Obviously a 1-1 draw with the hosts Germany, beating Hungary 3-1 I believe, or was that Scotland? And I know they beat Scotland as well, but like everyone beat Scotland, didn't they, this year? I think this is an exceptionally good match, and I think it will decide really maybe who goes to the semi-finals even. I'm predicting Italy to go out in the round of 16, such a big team. In the second game we have Slovakia versus England, the country I live in. Now obviously this is an incredible fixture for me. I think this is pretty simple for me. Slovakia finished third in their Euro group, where we beat Belgium, shock surprise, and drew with Romania and Ukraine. England had very unsettling performances, only beating Serbia 1-0 and then 2 draws versus Slovenia and Denmark. My heart says predict Slovakia 2-1, but my brain obviously says choose England to win. But come on, Slovenska. I'm saying Slovakia 2, England 1. The next fixture we have is Romania versus the Netherlands. I'm actually so happy we did not get Netherlands. And because they're good. Obviously they beat Poland in their group. They obviously lost to Austria 3-2 in an incredible shock, which meant Austria actually topped their group. Romania obviously got an incredible 3-0 win over Ukraine. But other than that, nothing brilliant. I think they lost 2-0 to Belgium, but that easily could have been 4-0. And against Slovakia, pretty unconvincing 1-1 draw. But they have shown, obviously, bright sparks. I just think this is the end of the road for Romania, obviously. And I just think the Netherlands are going to get through this game relatively easily. But, maybe I'm predicting a 3-1 win for the Netherlands. Austria versus Turkey is a pretty, I don't want to say relevant, but it's not the biggest game of the round of 16 fixtures. Austria obviously topped their group after beating Poland 3-1 and beating the Netherlands 3-2. I knew this was going to happen. Well, I didn't know that Austria, would be first. I thought they were going to be third or second at most. But, fair enough. France without Mbappe, relatively useless to be fair. But I think they can beat Turkey, to be honest. Turkey just barely went through in this group. In their group, sorry. And that's why I think Austria actually are going to go to the quarterfinals. A 3-2 win for Austria. Das nächste Spiel ist Deutschland versus Denmark. Germany versus Denmark. Obviously the hosts meet a team who didn't really do much in their group. Group C was really just all draws. Obviously Germany beat Scotland 5-1. They beat Hungary relatively easily. I think that was a 2-0 win. I can't remember. I think, with Gundogan scoring and somebody else. And a 1-1 draw with Switzerland, and I think they've been gifted a pretty easy opportunity to go through the quarterfinals. To the quarterfinals, sorry, obviously. Yeah, Denmark, they're not bad, but I think Germany should win this 3-1. Spain versus Georgia, what an interesting fixture. I bet none of you imagined Georgia getting to the round of 16. Obviously people on YouTube Shorts and stuff are saying, Georgia are going to be the underdogs of this tournament. And I have to admit, I'm one of the people who doubted Georgia. That is mainly because Czech Republic were in that group. I'm half Czech, so, fair enough, bias, how it is. But I think Spain, they've shown exceptional, they've played exceptionally, to be honest. Lamine Yamal and Williams, brilliant attack. Morata has also been pretty decent, to be honest. Unai Simon, great in goal, and the rest of the team's just doing well. Pedri has been doing well. And there's just a lot of talent at Spain, and that's why I actually think they're going to get to the semi-finals minimum this tournament. France versus Belgium is a very, very ecstatic game. Incredible game, to be honest. This seems to be some kind of maybe semi-finals fixture. That's what it should be. Feels like it should be. But Belgium finished second in their group, obviously after drawing with Ukraine 0-0 and losing to Slovakia. because we're just better, you know. Lukaku hasn't done anything special, De Bruyne has not looked like himself, and the rest of the team are just extremely mid, and I think that all in itself gels into an easy, maybe 3-1 win for France, or maybe 2-1, I'll say 2-1, because France have not been that good, especially with the absence of Mbappe. And the final game, Portugal versus Slovenia. Should be a relatively easy win for Portugal, to be honest. Portugal, I don't want to say that they dominated their group because they lost 2-0 to Georgia in the third match day. And they actually were fouling the Czechs a lot, which I don't like. Ronaldo hasn't even scored a goal in the group stage. But I think they should be able to get past Slovenia, who drew every single match. Pretty insane, but Portugal have had better form than England, and that's why I think, yeah, Slovenia do have a good chance. Obviously they have the likes of Benjamin Šeško and Jan Oblak, but except from that, who really do they have? Relatively convincing 2-1 win. Thank you for watching all the way until the end, and don't worry, because in the quarterfinal predictions we will have the likes of David in them. Goodbye.